Yeah, we're here loading at a pallet factory. We're picking up pallets going up to Georgia. So we're going to get loaded. Well, our plans all changed. As soon as I got to the pallet factory this afternoon, I got a call from my dispatcher and he said, hey, you want to go to California? So I thought, well, that's a pretty good load. But I was already picking up the pallets. And he said he would send another driver over to pick up those pallets and we could just switch trailers. And the other driver would take the pallets, and then I would take the California. So that's what we did, and now we're in Ocala, Florida, just sitting here stalling because my pickup isn't till tomorrow. So plans always change when you're a trucker. We're here at the Pallet, just waiting for not really waiting for anything because the pickup's not till tomorrow, so I'm taking my 10-hour break here at the Pallet in Ocala. Well, good morning to you. And a fine morning it is. Gonna get some coffee here. Haven't left yet, still at the same place. And we only have 100 miles to go to hit Jacksonville. All right, pre-trip done, coffee done. Now we just need to get rolling. You know, one of the things I had Volvo do when I had my truck in the shop is fix an air leak. And it's still there. They claim they fixed it, but the same air leak is there. Now, it's true yesterday when I picked it up, I could not hear it, but I sure do hear it this morning. I mean, it's not a huge leak, but I don't know. That's one reason I don't like taking my truck in to get it fixed, because they don't fix the things that are wrong with it. In this case, they didn't. Taking the 301 up to Jacksonville. There's a few stoplights, but other than that, it moves pretty good.
Cisco Drive.
Well, we're in the backwoods of Jacksonville. Been driving exactly 90 miles this morning, not very far. I'm looking for my turn. This is all new here. You used to not be able to come in this way. You had to come in from the east. Now you can come in from the south. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this is a nice light load. I don't know what it is. We truck drivers don't know what anything is until we actually
turn left on West Cisco Drive.
Unless we know the shipper. And we are a couple hours early, so I don't expect to get loaded right away, but we keep my other finger crossed that they'll load us early.
In 0.2 miles, turn left on President's Court. In 800 feet, turn left on President's Court.
I've been here before. But I still don't remember what I was picking up.
Approaching destination in 0.2 miles on the left side.
Thank goodness it's not Unilever, because that's what that is right there to the left. Those are heavy. Soap. Not always soap, but generally heavy. Oh, they're on strike. And we just have to find the trucking entrance. If you go left, it will be right. If you go right, it will be left. And of course, there's not a sign. Do you see one? You guys have better eyes than I do. Well, I think I'll gamble on left. I wouldn't want to back out of either one. But I see a guard shack this way, so. Sure enough, I think we picked the right one. That guy in the red truck right there, he's waited here since yesterday. His load wasn't ready. He gets $25 an hour to wait. So he doesn't care. So they must be a good carrier to work for. But fortunately, I'm not going to have to wait 24 hours. But if you're considering trucking, make sure you ask the trucking company that you're going to work for, do you get paid to sit and wait? Because that's, if you've been riding along with me, you know that's an important thing, that sometimes I get stuck waiting just like that guy there. I don't get $25 an hour to wait. But something you should ask the carrier you're going to work for if you're going to be in trucking. One pallet, wait a half an hour. 2 pallets, wait a half an hour. 3 pallets, wait a half an hour. 4 pallets, wait a half an hour. That's how truckers count sheep. Well, we're currently in the panhandle of Florida. Everything's going pretty smooth. Haven't had any rain or anything. And we're going to make it to the Oasis tonight in Alabama. It's one of my favorite truck stops. It's the first truck stop as you come into Alabama. Well, we're in Robertsdale, Alabama. Coming up on the Oasis Truck Stop here. I've never had trouble parking here, but I do have trouble here with being slanted. Your truck's oftentimes slanted, but it looks like the flat spaces are okay from here. That's just one of my pet peeves. I think in Japan or China they recommend that you sleep with the blood rushing down to your head. I don't know why, I don't know what it does. They can sleep that way if they want. I like to be level. Man, you gotta watch this parking lot. It has some holes in it that make me hit my head on the ceiling. They're so steep or so deep. But Volvo says my suspension's normal. So looks like he's got a big boat on board. This is kind of skinny, but we'll squeeze in here. That chip truck's going to be leaving soon anyway. Robertsdale. And of course the first thing we have to do is change. We go in the sleeper berth for the night. And this little grid tells us what we did today. I could actually drive 3 more hours, 2 more, because I only have 2 more left on my 14. That's how nitpicky the government is. It's all under construction in there. That little truck is where the cash registers are going to be. And then that area where the cash registers are now is going to be merchandise. This is what I had replaced at Volvo, a new steering box. worry about it for a few 100,000 miles. I just wanted to check that. So I don't have to worry about it. I'll check it again at the pre-trip in the morning. Well, we're at the Flying J here in Gulfport, Mississippi. One of my favorite stops. Hey, by the way, did you know that Pallet Flying J has brand new internet in most of their locations, if not all? It's very fast. Very good internet connection. I always appreciate having a good internet connection when I stop at night. I like to be able to count on the internet. And just go to your Wi-Fi connection and search for the Wi-Fi connection that says Pallet Flying J. I'm Indiana Jack.
You're watching Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack. Stay tuned.
Well, I stopped here because I like Quiznos. They have good sandwiches at Quiznos. Well, they took the Quiznos out of this place, so I'm stuck with a gas station sandwich, and a banana. That frosts my hide. One reason I liked the Quiznos is because no one was ever here. So you could walk in, get a sandwich, and walk out. But that's not very good business, is it? To have a place where nobody comes to. So the very reason I liked it, other than them having good sandwiches,
I did not
is what put them out of business. That's why they took the Quiznos out. Plus, this truck stop is just really a drop yard for the locals. So I'll just have to start going back to the Pilot across the freeway again. But they did tell me they're going to open up a restaurant in there, but I never have time to go to restaurants, so. Onward we go to California. Via 10. And we're making a little bit up the time up that we lost the hour this morning on with that wreck. So hang on. We're going to try to make it to near San Antonio tonight by 5:20. We should be there. 5:30 probably.